Welcome again. We're here at the FHS Saudi Arabia. It's the second day. It's a great event. Lots of people, lots of things happening. Hopefully also deals signing. We are here today with Stephen Cheesebrough. He's the head of development for the Red Sea Development Company. Stephen, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here with us today.
It's brilliant to be back, and especially now that we've got so many hotels that are open and we're able to talk about what we've already done as well as what we're planning to do. So,
well, first, I definitely agree. It's so amazing to hear that, we've been talking about the Red Sea development for many years, looking what is going on, but now you actually have the resort is there and it's developing more and more, but you actually have something on the ground. So it's amazing that we have you here today, that we hear what are the plans and what has been done. So tell us, what's the situation today? What's open and what you're looking to do in the next year to open, to develop?
So as I said, we've opened 5 hotels. So 2 of them are on mainland. So we've opened Desert Rock and Southern Dunes. Both of those in their own right are exceptional properties, which actually really complement the 3 island-based hotels that we've opened. So islands, we've opened Najuma, which is a Ritz-Carlton Reserve project. And then we've also opened the St. Regis. And then more recently, we've opened Cheesebrough, which is operated by Red Sea Global. So the first 5 assets, 2 of them we're operating ourselves. And it's been amazing to see now both the domestic and international market and how they're enjoying those properties.
It's amazing. It's really great what you've done until now. But all the properties are very luxury hotels, and your destination, your project that is very much focused on the regenerative tourism. How do you combine those two? Luxury is usually all about, resources, spending. So how do you combine? How does that work for the resident?
Yeah, look, our biggest asset is a natural environment. We are so fortunate to have a natural landscape that is pristine, and our responsibility is not just to protect it, but to enhance it. So everything that we do is measuring against that. So when we started the project, there was a huge amount of studies that were conducted. And then our mandate is to enhance that in multiple different areas, whether it be the mangroves, the corals, the avian species, the turtles, and so forth. So we're probably the world's leading real estate developer, showcasing on how you can develop with nature and in nature, and to really create something truly special and to enhance the natural beauty of the destination that we've got. So we're hypersensitive to where we're developing and how we go about developing. And then now we're open. It's now how we operate those resorts to give guests an opportunity to immerse themselves in nature, and but at the same time protecting it.
I think you're going to be a case study for lots of future generations who will be actually looking also to replicate or to do such type of resorts. Now, going a little bit back to Southern Dunes and Desert Rock, with the opening of multiple resorts like Six Senses, Southern Dunes and Desert Rock, how do you maintain a cohesive development approach while catering to diverse luxury experiences?
Look, I think the advantage we have is the diversity of the landscape that we're developing in. So we have the mountains, we have deserts, we have volcanoes, and then we've got all of the islands and everything, the marine life, and that goes with that. So we're able to deliver an experiential offering, whether it be for our hotel guests or the residential home buyers that we're selling homes to at the moment. So I think that's what makes us such a special destination. So yeah, the conservation element and the diversity of the experiential offering that we can deliver guests. And that's why we believe the length of stay that we'll see for guests coming to the destination, or the frequency at which people come back to the destination, will be high.
Okay, but you've mentioned now about the residences as well. So, and this is why what you have been talking about here at FHS today, it's the branded residences. So what are you developing? What has already been done? What is in the pipeline?
Yeah, so we've been laser focused up until now about building the hotels and getting the hotels open. The Ritz Reserve does have some branded residential in there, and we have sold to some very famous athletes, to high-profile Saudi nationals.
You mentioned the branded residences in your previous answer, and this is actually what you have been talking today here at FHS. So you're developing branded resi, and what have you done until now? What is in the pipeline? It's a very specific market that has been picking up globally very a lot in the recent months and years. Well, maybe not years, but months definitely. Yeah. So what have you done until now?
Yeah, so we, with the 5 hotels that are open, one of them does have some branded residential with that. So that's the Ritz-Carlton Reserve. And there we started selling last year, and we've sold to some very high-profile Saudi nationals. We've sold to some international sportsmen. So it's brilliant to see the mix and the profile of buyers that our destination appeals to. We at the start of this year, we launched our SLS project. We launched as well the Four Seasons private residences and some unbranded residences. So we've sold out probably about 60 to 70% of the SLS, which is a rental pool product. Then on top of that, the Four Seasons, which is more of a sort of second home product. And so we've introduced to the market a diverse range of residential offering, as well as some unbranded residencies where, because we're running our own hotels, we now have our own hospitality services, if you like, as Rated Global, where we're able to deliver very much personalized and customized services to the buyers of those unbranded residences. And then last 2-3 weeks ago, we launched Lahek Island. Lahek Island sits about 2 kilometers northwest of Shora Island, which is in the Red Sea archipelago. And there it's a large residential project. It'll probably become one of the world's most exclusive residential second home destinations. So there's a lot happening in the residential space at the moment. And we've got an exciting mix, both in terms of the brands that we've got branded residential with, as well as the unbranded and the lifestyle offering that has to offer.
It's really impressive what you've done and what are the plans. I think that, as I said, you're going to be a case study for future generations on how the sustainability and luxury go together, as well as the branded residency segment that is relatively new, but obviously in the Red Sea project, it's working out very well for you. From my side, congratulations to what you've achieved. I hope that next year we'll be talking about new pipelines, what has happened, what has been done. And thank you for joining FHS, and we're looking forward to working with the Red Sea Development Project for many, many years on.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. It's great to be back here. It's great to connect with the industry and to be able to also talk about what we're doing and to see how our industry peers respond so favorably to everything that we're doing. And yeah, we recognize the role that we've got to play in the industry for setting new global standards. So
you really are setting a new standard. But just one last question. How was the FHS for you?
It's been brilliant. It's great to see old friends and new friends, and there's such an energy about everything that's happening in the region, and in particular for Saudi Arabia. And whilst Red Sea and Amala are our 2 flagship projects, it's great to see what our colleagues are doing at Diriyah, Qiddiya, New Maraba. And there's a host of others as well. So I think all of us, in our own right, have got pretty special projects. But when you aggregate it, it's what's happening in Saudi Arabia really is quite special. So it's great to be here, part of all of that, and to connect an event like this.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Stephen. It was a true pleasure.
Thank you.